Hi, distinguished Toastmaster Art Farnsworth here, kicking off a new educational video series. After having implemented over the years many resources for those serving in club meeting roles, worksheets and logs, instructions, links to online resources, Wordmaster template, but still seeing that many members were not availing themselves of the resources or were using them inadequately or incorrectly, the idea came to me on May 14, 2024, to prepare a video for each club meeting role. I came up with a design for the slides, decided on my theme music, drafted the script structure, and now in August 2024, it is time to introduce my new club meeting roles series. The purpose of the series is to walk and talk you through the entire process, preparing you for proper and adequate service in the various club meeting roles, lessening any stress you might have in taking on a given role, especially if it's for the first time. The steps to be shown here in these videos are those found in the instructions for a given meeting role. Lastly, though the series is obviously and intimately linked to my home club, We the Speakers, the contents presented herein will hopefully be at least inspirational and thought-provoking to viewers who are members of a different club. The series will cover in alphabetical order each club meeting role, past and present, that We the Speakers had or do have. Enjoy and learn from this series. And if you have any feedback you would like to share, contact me at toastmasterart@verizon.net. Hi, Toastmaster Art here, ready to present you with another helpful video in my new Club Meeting Roles series. This video will present the Timer Club Meeting Role. We will walk our way through the instructions, and as we do, I will provide explanation and information, in some instances via live demonstration of a process, in others using video footage of someone at a club meeting serving in the role. What does the timer do? Let us take a look at the introduction section of the instructions for that role from the worksheet instructions file, which I will show you how to access later in this video. An important aspect of speech presentation is expressing your thought within a specific amount of time. Prepared speeches, table topics speeches, and prepared speech evaluations all have associated time guidelines. As timer, you are the member responsible for keeping track of time, not only for the items just mentioned, but also for other meeting segments as may be particular to the club. More on that when we get to the during the meeting explanation. Near the beginning of the meeting, you will be asked to explain your role. And in the evaluation section of the meeting, you will share clearly and precisely your report. Ready to take on the role of timer? Great. Let me show you how to do that. Browse to wethespeakers.org. Click on the member login button and enter at least the first 4 characters of your name or email address on file, and then your password. What I am going to share with you next is found in the signing up for a meeting role section of the member guide. Here is how to sign up for a role using the quick role sign up method. In part 1, select the meeting at which you wish to serve as timer. In part 2, you set your planned attendance, changing it from the default value of uncertain, although it will be set to attending when you, in parts 3, select and 4, take the role. If you now go to that agenda, you will indeed see that you are signed up as the timer. And also note that your planned attendance has been changed to yes. Here is how to sign up for a role using the meeting agendas method. On the members only menu, select meeting agendas. Next, access the agenda for the meeting at which you wish to serve as the timer. To select the role, scroll down to where it appears, click on the blue sign up button, and observe that your name has appeared there. In addition, back at the top of the agenda, your planned attendance has been changed to yes. You are now signed up for that role. Prior to the meeting, access the resources you need and be familiar with your role. All resources are available via links on the meeting roles page and via the member downloads section of the club's free Toast host system. You can download the meeting roles cards file to access the timer role description card, or simply get it from the meeting greeter when you arrive. More on that shortly. What I'm going to share with you next is found in the Accessing Meeting Role Worksheets/Logs section in the member guide. Go to the members only menu, and you can actually find a convenient quick link to the member guide right there. But we want to go to the member downloads link here and click on it. Once we get to that particular screen, we go down to the bottom and open up the worksheets folder. Here you can see 3 relevant documents: the meeting role description cards, the timer's worksheet, and the worksheet instructions. Click on each file you wish to download. Let us now look at the other way to access role-specific resources, the Club Meeting Roles page. Back on the Members Only menu, click that link to bring up the page. You can see that in the timer section, there is a brief role description, as well as links to role information on the Toastmasters International site and to the aforementioned resources on the club's site. Simply click to access the desired resource. Double check with the Toastmaster and the General Evaluator regarding meeting participants, just in case the agenda is not accurate prior to the meeting. Another good idea is to confirm with prepared speakers the time for their speeches, even though the time limits imposed by Pathways appear on the agenda. Why? In some instances, a speaker might obtain permission from the Toastmaster for a variation, usually an extension, in the allotted speech time. It is preferable for the member filling a role to bring whatever worksheets or logs are needed, but you need not bring the worksheet instructions or the role description card. You will also be given, upon arrival at the meeting, the timing equipment. Allow us to demonstrate. Hey, Michelle, how you doing?
Hi, I'm doing great.
Here is your name tag.
Thank you.
Oh, are you filling a role tonight?
I am. I'm the timer.
Oh, okay, great. Did you bring your timer's worksheet?
I did, actually.
Spiffy, spiffy. All right, then. Here is,
Okay.
great. Here's your meeting role description card.
Awesome.
Don't need that, you brought it. And here is the timer instruction sheet, which is laminated. That means that if you're not sitting at a table, you can use that as a writing surface.
Perfect.
Oh, and make sure you get your timing equipment, which is on the table behind you, and you're ready to go.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Enjoy the meeting.
Thanks.
Hi, Michelle.
Hi, Emily.
How you doing?
Good.
Righty, here's your name tag.
Thank you so much.
Are you filling a role tonight?
I am. I'm the timer tonight.
Great. Did you bring your timer's worksheet?
I forgot to print it out.
Okay. Not a problem. We keep a supply on hand for situations like that. Just try to
Thank
remember
you.
to bring it next time if you would.
Gotcha.
What else do I have for you? I have your timer role description card
Perfect.
and your timer instruction sheet, which is laminated, which means that you can use that as a writing surface if you happen to be at a seat that's not behind the table.
That's handy.
And make sure you pick up your timing equipment, the signal and the timing device over there on the table behind you.
Great.
And you're ready to go.
Thanks so much.
You're welcome. Find a seat where your signal device can be seen easily by all speakers. It is generally better to be more to the rear so that when you hold up the signal paddles, you will not be obvious or obscure another attendee's view of the speaker. When you are called on by the general evaluator early in the meeting to explain your role, you can simply read the explanation from the timer role description card as demonstrated here. It is optional to read the note about there being no grace period. Some clubs have a grace period, and there is one in speech contests, but this note is simply there to clarify that in our club, no such grace period, typically 30 seconds, exists.
Now I will turn it to Michelle to give her description of her timer role.
Hi, I am your timer this evening. One of the skills Toastmasters practice is expressing a thought within a specific time. The timer is responsible for monitoring time for each meeting segment and each speaker. So I will be using these paddles to help everyone know what their time is. For our first speech for Karen, her speech is 5 to 7 minutes. So at 5 minutes, green paddle, 6 minutes, yellow paddle, 7 minutes, red paddle. Our table topic speakers tonight have 1 to 2 minutes to answer their questions. So at 1 minute, green, 1.5 minutes, yellow, and 2 minutes, red. And the last segment that I'll be timing is our prepared speech evaluators. Their evaluation should be 2 to 3 minutes. So again, 2 minutes, green, 2.5 minutes, yellow, 3 minutes, red. And that is what the timer does.
Thank you, Michelle.
During the meeting, in your capacity as timer, signal each program participant using the green signal to indicate the speaker has reached the minimum allotted time, the yellow signal to indicate the speaker has reached the halfway point between the minimum and maximum allotted times, and the red signal to indicate the speaker has reached the maximum allotted time. Here is a signaling tip. In a contest situation, once a signal is displayed, it remains displayed until the next one is displayed. In a less stringent club meeting situation, you need not display a particular signal until the next one is called for, but at least ensure that the speaker has made eye contact with your displayed signal. In addition to timing speeches, you might wish to signal meeting leaders, such as the table topics master, with the red signal when they have reached their allotted or agreed upon time. This allows for better adherence to the schedule on the agenda. In the evaluation portion of the meeting, the general evaluator will call on you to provide your report. Report on the meeting start time, then proceed through your worksheet, being sure to mention people by name and identifying the context. For example, prepared speaker, table topic speaker, or prepared speech evaluator. Allow us to demonstrate.
Next, I'd like to call upon our timer, Michelle, to deliver her report.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Our meeting started on time, 7 o'clock. Tonight, our prepared speakers, Karen's speech was 6 minutes and 43 seconds. Joanne's, 4 minutes and 58 seconds. For our table topic speakers tonight, it looks like I clocked in at 1 minute and 40 seconds. Mirka, 1 minute 57 seconds. Carol, 1 minute and 45 seconds. Christine, 1 minute 33 seconds. Lastly, our prepared speech evaluators. Carol's evaluation, 2 minutes and 25 seconds, and Irene's 1 minute and 29 seconds. Thank you.
Thank you, Michelle.
When the meeting has ended, you will return to the meeting greeter the meeting role description card, the laminated instructions sheet, and the timing equipment, as demonstrated here.
That was a great meeting.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Bring back my name badge. There's my timer role description,
All right.
my laminated card.
Did that come in handy?
It did, thank
Good.
you.
Good.
And what do I do with the worksheet?
The worksheet, it's up to you. We don't keep those on file, so you can either bring it home or you can discard it.
Okay. And how about my timer paddles?
Yeah, let's put those back on the table behind you where you got them from before.
Okay, good. That's it?
Yeah, that's it. Thanks for being the timer this evening and have a great evening.
Thanks, Art.
Bye now.
Bye-bye.
There you have it. A comprehensive presentation of all aspects of serving in the Timer Club meeting role. I trust that this video was sufficiently informative such that you are ready to serve as the timer at an upcoming club meeting. Be sure to check out the other videos in the Club Meeting Roles series. Thank you for watching. I didn't do that right, did I? No, I didn't. Hang on. Yes, all you need is that last line to thank you, Michelle. Is that what I think that's all it was, right?
Yeah.
Okay, whenever you're ready.
Thank you, Michelle.
Good. Now that's going to blooper. Record each speaker's name and total elapsed time on your log. I think it's a worksheet. And let's just do that whole paragraph again.
Hi, Art.
Hi, Michelle, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Just fine, thanks. Here is your name tag.
Thank you.
And are you filling a role tonight?
I am. I'm the timer.
Oh, great. Did you bring your timer's worksheet?
I forgot to print it out.
Ooh, shame, shame, shame. No problem.
Sorry
We
about that.
keep a supply on hand for people like you. And we're gonna have to do that one again because this is gonna, yeah, this is gonna end up on the cutting room. I wanted to have some fun with it, but maybe that's a little too much over the top. Keep it rolling. We'll just, see, I get to edit this in iMovie. I'm gonna laugh my ass off in my office.